Yippee-ki-pee!
Wow!
Look at that!
Oh my goodness!
That Shifter Zera shifted into Medivh that you were not expecting, and neither Firebat or Villain was expecting this.
Wow!
I see a little bit of grin from Villain there. Firebat though.
Oh, what?
Oh no!
The shutdown.
Firebat. Pick up a polymorph, so a good answer to the giant that Firebat just picked up. And
Wow,
dear.
that is a heavy-handed discovery.
On the other side, he wants to ensure.
Oh,
and there's
my
the Reno.
goodness!
Right on time for Villain.
Yeah, Firebat, of course, he was just hoping that was the one card he didn't need.
For Frozen, he's the one who's got initiative now. He's got the Burgly Bullion, means he can just apply pressure. Anytime he sees a combination of spells here, he's sitting good. And speaking of extra spells and endgame resources, that is one of the finest. Brain Kazakus to lead into it. So he's discounted that mana, and he's going to be looking at 2 potions very soon.
Oh, it's fun. I'm sorry. It's fun.
Those are
Simple,
kind of the same
insanely
thing.
fun.
If you're me and TJ, those awkward is the same thing as fun.
Oh, spell damage. That's Street Trickster. He has enough.
Street Trickster 0/7 for 3 mana. One of the demons that came from the Kazakus potion, and you can see Noblord.
Mind control tech. This
And Siphon.
has the potential to be huge. Grabbing either Ragnaros or the stone.
Wow!
Takes Ragnaros!
Even though there is the Flame Waker on board, life is a little bit awkward for him. This is just a very strange way this game is playing out. Crazy Lazy choosing to disrespect the Flame Waker.
If I use spells to clear up the Water Elemental, I can't develop more minions. And instead, he just decided to play Barnes, get Ragnaros, and potentially pick it off here.
But this is exactly what I outlined before, this potential big swing turn that you can have. It's not a Flame Waker.
Oh, sure, yeah, I actually didn't even look at Faceless.
That's why you're the analyst.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was saying a couple of turns ago, is like there's no clean answer, but the Faceless functions as an auxiliary answer. And
There are
got nerfed.
worse ones that he could have seen, but I would much rather have had a Draconid Operative. So Tari with 8 damage to the face and 3 random demons in hand.
Did he just get
he's gonna
Jirachi?
pop
No.
the block.
Oh my!
Cool, the Unshackled with Fearsome Doomguard and regular Doomguard. That is disgusting.
That is what he needed, and the Doomguard proves to be useful. Even discarding, not really important cards. Not important at all.
Barnes can produce some pretty good stuff, though. Looking for maybe the second Flame Waker.
And, ooh, it is Ragnaros.
Or Ragnaros.
And if he can pick up Leroy Jenkins, he could potentially win the game over the next 2 turns. That is exactly Leroy Jenkins.
Call, dude.
No mirror image. And yeah, Yoet's flow from the Barnes into Ragnaros is able to take the game with double Leroy. We've seen Leroy Shadowstep getting a lot of games done in this tournament so far. What year is it? Is it
It's retro,
2014?
throwback.
I know.
there's Frostbolt in the future, things like that. But it's going to be Dirty Rat into Doomsayer here.
God, he doesn't even have to worry about Alex Strauss anymore. And now he can start developing the minions.
Those 2 1/1s make all the difference in terms of which turn he's going to lose his Ice Blocker.
Yeah, here comes the Dirty Rat, and there goes Bran.
Uh-oh. There goes the value train, or I believe.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, Demon Weaver. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of making a joke about it, but it does sort of trade off some of the damage from the flaming.
But he still has his backup of Dirty Rat and the Blast Crystal Potion to remove whatever comes out. Oh, the Leroy came out. Oh, man.
That's huge. And it will be.
Ooh, here we go.
Looking, one good rat deserves another.
Oh, Leroy for Leroy.
There it is. It's a little bit of smirk from Tare there.
Weapon that I wouldn't mind an attack here, but you know what? He's also accounting for the fact that Reno Jackson might come to the hand, and Doc Pone, he was looking away temporarily. I think it's one of those things where you don't want to see the draw, you just can't bear to look at it, but it's a sight for sore eyes. Reno Jackson hits the board.
So is any real defensive option you found there?
Do you summon a friendly minion and try and just
Go for the bruiser.
He's going for it. I think he just has to at this point. This is going to be incredibly difficult. This summon could make or break this game for what? And
Oh, baby.
okay! Well, if you can pick the minion like that, sure, why not?
I wonder if Tare feels good enough to Dirty Rat, and I mean, there's 2 really powerful cards. He pulls out Alex Straza. Well, on the other hand, he didn't protect his Reno, so I guess
All right.
all's fair in Reno mirrors. which would be massive if he pulls Leroy Jenkins out. It could just stop his combo damage from coming out, and there's only 3 minions. Leroy and... Oh, wow.
Reno Jiraxis.
That's
well,
kind of nasty. Now for the moment of truth.
Yeah, I mean,
For an
this
opportunity to go
Oh,
5-2, and he gets
right to the
it.
face.
Otherwise.
Who knows?
Dirty Rat coming out, pulls
Ooh,
out
it's
the
Reno.
Jackson.
Make a push there, especially since he's backing it up with damage. But still, just that one being taken off the board is relevant to his position.
One of my favorite cards, Courier comes down, snap into a Kazakus, and I imagine we are going to see, there we go, 1 mana potion, no doubt about it. And the armor gain is an option. I imagine that was a snap pick, because why the hell not at this point? 4 armor, random demon.
Going for the Jiraxis high roll potential, I imagine. Oh my god, he nails it.
So a little bit lower of a curve, but not quite going all the way through it. The one kicker to think about is how Harrison Jones could act as card draw very differently than what we've seen in the past. And here, the power of Shaku really showing through. Tare would have loved to play Kazakus, but he would have been having to yield up extra value to Lucas in order to get that done. So the hero he didn't see any spell, and he's actually going to Firelands Portal, and this gets punished. And look at Tare. This was a big misstep from Tare right here. He had Dirty Rat plus the Kazakus potion, and the minions in Lucas's deck do not scale outside of 4 health. Every single minion is 4 health or below in that deck. He could have landed that turn, and now instead he's severely punished.
And that's 13, 14, 15 damage. That's just lethal damage from Lucas with an extra card from Beneath the Grounds being playable. He could have done it with Sap as well and the Dagger Punch. Tare, I mean, I guess psychologically, Spellbender is the last secret you think about because it's the one that has never been played seriously in a competitive deck before.
For failure on this potion, he's going to go for it.
There's not many minions in the pool.
8 minions. And Doomsayer gets summoned, so the first potion from Tare completely countering itself.
A Flame Strike draw right now with Inkmaster Salia in hand would be huge. Blizzard also
buy some time
would be
here.
incredible.
Flame Strike gets drawn. Tare at 5 health is going to destroy all of Lucas's board. That could provide that extra damage.
At this point, he's not beating Reno. If Reno comes out, he loses.
Yes, he will never beat that card.
I think he Heroic Strikes to cut out one of the Dirty Rat, or a taunt from Firelands Portal, because he has 1 turn to Alexstrasza. He's not beating Reno. He needs to put this Heroic Strike to the face, give himself more outs. No!
Reno Jackson gets drawn. Are you kidding? Tare is going to force game number 5 for him. And Tare's quickly approaching Lord Jiraxis, and there's Reno Jackson. Tare, he's going to heal. He's going to draw an extra card. He's going to heal to 30. He's got Kazakus, Refreshment Vendor, and Blast Crystal Potion in hand. Lucas is out of cards, and Tare is going to the Bahamas.
Shadow Flame cost.
I am
still the maximum.
I'm actually stunned that he's not killing this Archmage right away. He's going for the block pop or hit the Archmage and hoping that's going to be good enough.
Oh,
Rosen's
man.
got Reno Jackson.
Oh, no.
This was a huge risk.
After all of this, the matchup came down to whether or not Rag can connect.
If this Rag misses, wow.
It's ready to go at some point.
Yeah, and the Swashbuckler train is about to begin. We saw a game earlier where Amnesiac, I think, ended up with a choice of 7 warrior cards over the course of the game.
Not an arena player.
No.
No,
I know.
But that is actually.
Draft.
I remember when me and Rob drafted you a deck. That was hilarious. But yeah, that's going to open even more doors because of this additional spell damage that actually accumulates as you use your hero power as well. So just in case you don't know what Dalaran Aspirant does, and this is the combo, and that rogue is holding a lot of damage.
Nidus, that is just absurd. Choosing which target he wants to go for. He's going to go for the Swashbuckler, can cycle it back again now immediately into another mage card and get Forbidden Flame. Freezing Potion even, but hey, a nice juicy Flame Waker will do the job just fine.
And Doc Pone has no answer to it. Dr. Jinkaniki is going to take this series 3-0, and there's nothing that can stop him.
Yeah, you see the second well played of the game coming out for Doc Pone, and the actual concession comes down. Dr. Jinkaniki is the Winter America's champion.
Congratulations, getting revenge on Doc Pone for his only defeat in the entire tournament. The only players that these guys lost to were each other, but Dr. Jinkiniki able to get it when it counted the most.